Simon, today is a monumental day in the history of this football club. The developments at the CNG this summer are going to transform the playing surface. What does that mean as manager of the first team here?
Well, it's such an exciting proposition for myself. We've got a lot of good players in the first team squad. We've had on the back of a successful year where we finished fourth. I think we can really build on it. And looking at the pitch, being 3G quality, 3G surface, it's really going to enhance our prospects, especially with the way and style that we like to play.
Obviously the lads have trained on 3G a lot over the last couple of seasons. Are you excited about seeing what they can do in training on our home pitch now?
Absolutely, and I think there'll be no excuses as well, because we've trained really well. Maybe you could say it's because they're more relaxed and not playing for points in training, but I do think it's a fair reflection of the standard of pitch, and that the 3G surface where we have played in the last couple of years has produced some fantastic sessions where the lads have been able to express themselves and to really get the most out of their talents, because the bounce is true, and it's not like the old days of AstroTurfs, of the Luton Towns and QPRs in the mid-80s. This is high-tech stuff, and it's so exciting.
The ground is now going to be open for members of the public to hire, and junior football clubs are going to be able to come here. Local finals for schools and districts and county FAs. How good is it going to be for youngsters to be able to get the taste of playing at the CNG, and for you to be able to cast your eye on those and potentially recruit the next Jack Emmett or Louis Swain?
Well, that's ultimately the aim, to be able to get the best out of the local talent, and for this to be the hub, the sports hub for the area. And if they can all get drawn into it, and there's more yellow and black tops around, and juniors are looking up to first team players who've schooled in Harrogate, then it's a winning situation. But if you look at the first team, for example, we've had to travel to Wakefield, Doncaster, Sheffield, Rotherham over the last 6 years, and to be able to get everyone training at our home CNG Stadium, then it can only be a positive.
And the pitch will have the look and feel of grass, which is crucial. It's not like the artificial pitches of the 80s and 90s, which I'm sure you might have some bad memories of playing on yourself. It's not at all like that.
No, they used to have a reputation for big bounces and also ankle injuries, calf injuries, because the surface was so firm. But there's a lot of high-tech technology gone into these modern 3Gs, and I believe this will be one of the best around. We've still got the watering system as well, so there'll be that extra zip on the surface. There's a thickness of power, which is the grass, and we had to do a lot of research. Look at the other non-league clubs like Sutton and Maidstone, where they've really thrown themselves into the 3G surface, and there's been no history of injuries over the last year, which is a lot better than my current record.
And it's huge for the whole club, not just the first team. How does it help you as a manager, being able to have the whole club under one roof and really feel like we're all part of one club?
I don't think it can be underestimated, right from the young age groups that want to implement right through to the ones just on the fringes of the first team. We had a few from Forth Irwell's group of under 21s be implemented into training, and they took to it like a duck to water. They just love the 3G surface, and so it's going to be a faster, more dynamic game, and that's what we want to bring to the CNG Stadium. But also it can be open every day of the week. I want to bring more coaching time to the first team and to the year groups below that, more contact time with them to enable us to have more of a chance of succeeding and going one step further as a club.